EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Here's the Spring League star, Jake Bates, to get us started.
And we are underway from the Superdome. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And here's the former Lion, a fan favorite. It's Jamal Williams.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 68 yards.
And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. A point after, good by Groupie.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Goff and this Lions offense set for a first and 10.
At their own 22.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
He finds a way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. This out quickly to Williams.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
The Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg.
That is caught.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Carr going to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Alontae Taylor up to make the tackle.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
2nd down and 8.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
They'll find Williams on the slant.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
36 yards.
And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Carr to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Hard throw, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This will be fielded at the 17. Escapes the defender. They can't tackle him.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2.
A quick throw there out to Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. Goff.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be complete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Touchdown!
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
26 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Carr. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
Yeah, big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. A give right side for Gibbs.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff escaping the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. To throw, it's Carr. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Aiden Hutchinson
able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys will...
A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 15.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done. If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Throwing now is Carr. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
Now Carr. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Carr now to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Aiden Hutchinson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. That's to his running back, complete. Sheds off the tackle.
And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on fourth down.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Gone.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36.
Gibbs straight ahead.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. From the gun on third down, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
Bates' kick is good.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Now Carr. Flush to his right.
There's Chris Olave.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that.
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch.
He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
Kamara up the middle.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Carr.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. He's got the first down and more.
Touchdown, Saints.
Alvin Kamara.
26 yards.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Play action. It's Goff. They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here's Goff.
St. Brown on the catch.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now it's gone.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Got a quick flash about being in their huddle. Whatever the play call was, it was tagged with these words: make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
And he did just that. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good.